close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Booyah. Anyone jump? No? Yes? No? Sad face. Welcome back everyone. Don't ask. Trying to hype myself up. And wake myself up. Okay, so let's go straight into this. we are looking at Team 6 Nuketeers coming back. We also are looking at Shopping Spree with Abomination. This should be interesting. I've been wanting to see this map for a while now. I guess I just kind of have a bit of a passion for older style maps. This one was a little different. It feels a little bit more unique compared to the rest. If I remember correctly, this is actually a... yes. This is actually a non-official official map. So not made by Tripwire. Which most maps seem to be at the moment. It's got a very nice theme to it. But it kind of hits home with the whole generic theme. So it's a real life situation place that you would go to. And if there was some sort of, you know, killing floor event that happened, these are the places you would actually find people trying to actually go to. I don't know about the whole SOS signs and all that, because, yeah, that won't happen, maybe. Who knows? Okay, so what are the expectations from this? Now, it's very hard, because it's not exactly the most played map. There is a lot of things people can actually be pulling off. That's a shame we can't go outside. Different locations. There's a lot of cramped places. There's also different heights, so that can actually play into effect. Actually, I believe there's only 2 heights. Yeah, only 2 heights. So actually, that's gonna be a bit easier for them. I just love maps with rain. Like you could just peacefully listen. You know, you can hear the music, you can hear the rain hitting the glass. It's so peaceful and relaxing. I love that kind of atmosphere. I'd really wish they could make some more. In general. You know, the rain looks a bit weird, but I am more than happy with that. Okay, so in terms of position, I really don't know. There is... I mean, you got hallways like this, which definitely is something you might want to abuse. But it is a freeway sort of trap. So, we are looking at a different set this time. They actually removed the demo and put the sharpshooter on there instead. Now, he did drop his weapon. And I don't know if they picked it up. Yeah, they did pick it up. So we are actually going to be holding out in looks like a burger drum, but this actually goes into the 2-lane strategy. But technically, because of the three technically directions on this right side, this right side could be a little bit weird. It does seem the main spawns are all going to be here. We have got the berserker going out again. That's something I actually would be against. As you can see, they're spawning down there, spawning around back here, yeah, and spawning around the corner. So the spawns are actually being pushed out further. FluX cries a lot, that's why he likes it. No one can see him cry in the rain. I love it in the rain, man. No crying. Crying in the rain just hides it. Maybe? Sad face. So, sharpshooter coming out really strong there, taking out the bloats. Positioning wise, yeah, this is fine. It's gonna be a bit weird having the berserker pushing out so much. That's my own real concern. Is actually just that. So we're coming up to the 2-minute mark with 50 Zeds left. It seemed like a longer spawn for a wave 1 compared to every match so far. But we have had the odd where they come out 2 minutes 30 seconds, but then they pulled it back. I think my team was actually one of those. They can have the loads. God damn Betty. With a little belly wiggle there. It seems like they will be skipping. Oh, maybe not. Are they going to clear it? Synchronized 9mm headshot. So I don't really exactly know where the traders are. So I will be learning a little bit from this myself. Another one there. Assuming there'll be like 2 upstairs. Maybe 1 in that direction. Oh, as the house comes up. So we are seeing a repeat. Spawns are happening quite far. Right at the back there. From outside, from above, which is going to be a good spawn for them. House still hasn't even reached. And he was the first one to spawn. There we go. Us finally reached them and didn't even get to turn around. Edal's going down very easily, especially with the sharpshooter there. What would be interesting to see is that now they don't have that demo, how will they be able to actually effectively take out the flesh pounds and quarter pounds? Obviously, demo is the most efficient when it comes to clearing them. It does seem like its back end is barely getting a thing. Most of them still walking to the front, which is definitely beneficial for these guys. But that back end is going to be very boring, to say the least. I also did notice, no, I just double checked, is that Spoke has actually gone on Gunslinger instead of the swap. I do hear the quarter coming in from the front there. Basically no damage. Oh, still going in. Still doing more damage. Firebug taking a hit. Oh, another quarter coming in. He's still alive. Now he's done. This is where it's going to get very hectic. When you combine the perks of a Firebug, Berserker, and a Sharpshooter, they kind of conflict. Which is where the issues are going to be lying here. This Sharpshooter is going to be the main reason for taking out Scrakes, and obviously... yes, that was a motor direct. Obviously Scrakes and the Flesh Hand and the Quarters are all going to be reliant mostly on the Sharpshooter. Obviously the Berserker's going to be doing his thing, but there's only so much he can do with such a small space. He is going to be knocked around a bit, so he's not going to be able to do the same kill everything sort of tactic. You see here, he's been knocked around, he got two quarters, both taking a swing each time. Third swing coming in. He's going crazy, they're going apeshit. Okay, he's dead. But the Firebuggy once again is actually going down in health. Oh, we've seen a wave skip? Yes, we are. Okay, 51 seconds, not too bad. Yeah, swapping around. Just realised we got two. Oh, here comes the quarters. There's a little nibble on their ankles there. So, like I said, I have noticed we got two Edar characters. How do they know which one's the teammate and which one's the normal Edar? When it goes all like nuts. As Shadow could probably back me up, we were confusing our teammate in our tactics with an actual Edar. So we was, like, for me, I was swinging away at a teammate to realise it's not dying. Stun on the siren. I don't know why they're screaming so far away. It's not like there's anything they actually got to scream at. And they're going, oh shit, I got buggers. It's a FluX problem. And everything's my fault, so I can accept that. Now we do have a Scrig coming through. See from here, sharpshooter's point of view, see how this goes out. He's not even looking. Okay. Takes out the siren, going back for the Scrig. And he's down. Oh, I didn't get shoot for the window. Mitigating a couple of shots where they can. They are actually spawning back here still. Which is... I don't know, they're coming out of the ambulance. Yeah. Shouldn't they be going in the ambulance? Oh well. We are seeing a decent amount of control here. It does seem a little bit slow, I have to admit, but they're holding on straight. Maybe they'll be making it up through the trader skips and whatnot. Next trader does seem to be a bit further away. Oh, here comes a corner. Ah, there it is. The corner coming out of the trader. He's coming in. A second one there as well. He walked right past the berserker. Okay, he's down. Even though it's taken two people a bit of damage. Oh, Zerkan had a 70 health. Firebow once again at 59. I feel like they don't like this firebug. It's always the firebug in this team that tends to be taking the damage. It was in this one and the last one. It does seem like we're going for another skip. So once again, the support is actually lacking on the ammo. Medic lacking on the ammo, but kind of expected. Okay, Berserker's got ammo, somehow. Okay, now the Firebug's got some ammo. Gunslinger's still low. Okay. Because that was seeming a little bit of a bit, they're changing up their tactics, or at least their positioning. Firebug going crazy with the Z time. Now at the moment they're kind of getting lucky without the core panel and the scrapes coming in. I don't know if it's only because of this spot or they're just the RNG just kicking in, probably the RNG, but it does seem like the smaller trash are definitely coming in more. I don't know why the husk actually shot because there's nothing to shoot at. So husk going down really quick. I think they noticed what's happening on the left here. The medic's actually popping off some kills. Where is it? Oh, here comes the flesh palm. Now how are they going to handle this? Frozen. Spin the head, and down it goes. Got a triple Betty coming in the front. With a couple of salty Sallys screaming in there. Oh, another 3 more Betties coming in the front. Is it ladies' night or something coming through? It does seem like the spawns are actually really slowing down for the moment. Usually it would build up into a faster spawn rate. So we are getting a lot of Garfields? Really? Gore fast and Gore fiends. Imagine trying to say that fast. Irritated taking it up it, most of you have actually tried that. Okay, so support definitely spread out of ammo now. Got a couple of 9-minute mags, probably 1 or 2 mags left on them. You have got the sharpshooter reducing on ammo fast, but it does seem like it's got another 20 or so shots. It has got the 9mm. Berserker's going to have to kind of carry this last bit. They do actually have a fast trader nearby. If I can figure out where it is, unless it is actually this middle. You can clip it yourself. Okay. So is there a downstairs? Oh, there is a downstairs. Okay, so I thought so. I just didn't know the way down.
Will you look at all that money?
They are trying to run back up, all pulling out the knives, you know, because Killing Floor 1 still has its memory of pull out the knife for the extra 10% movement speed, 12%. Having his mask on, very healthy. Definitely giving props to Spoke for his badass look. Oh. Well, whatever that was, it did not last long. Oh, it's got in the back, flesh pump. He's been slowed, he's been hit with goblins, so he's going to be even reduced in damage. And they took him out. You can see the couple of shots from the goblins actually nerfing him. Look at some of the damages. So in the last wave, the actual meta did get 812 healing. 817 the one before, and 559. Headshots actually quite split. I hear a scrake behind. The medic nerf going in, and he's down. That's why the Hemogoblin is so strong in the situation like this with the 2 lane. He could be in the middle. He could just pinpoint. Okay, you're gonna slow down. You're gonna do less damage. You're gonna take more damage. Really increases the DPS, especially when you stack up some of the buffs on the other players. You see a scrake on the front there? Are they going to rage it? No, they stunned it from far. Okay. No, that's just as effective. Bit confused why the Berserker ran out. If there is really any need for the actual Berserker to go out. Oh. Get a couple of VDARs coming out. Huss doing their shots. Oh, he's playing for it. Never mind. Circus got him clean out. Ooh. Okay. A firebug with the flamethrower. Hell yeah. This is my kind of firebug. Now I do hear a scrape behind. And that's fine, Gunslinger's got it. So nice, perfect freeze grenade. And then Gunslinger can solo. Scrake on front, getting stunned, and never mind. You have 2 Huss coming in on the left side there. So that one got ahead and the other one just stood there at the back. But then most importantly, look at these deals. Some pleasure. Anyway. I'm still getting a pop shot here and there. Are they going to make it or are they going to go for a skip? This is a perfect opportunity they can go for a skip. Hey, yeah, do.
Keep your eyes peeled for survivors.
How can I? Because Dooku is just a sweat fest.
Yes.
Would it help if I put Dooku in this game for you? So wave 6. We should be expecting some larger spawns now. 1 quarter coming in. He should not last long at all. Oh. Wow, the Husk had a nice flamethrower on the Berserker there. He did go down. About, yeah, 130, 140 health. A twin Scrake? Yeah, 2 Scrakes. Raging both been stumbled. Berserker's going out to take the hits. They are pushing him about a bit, but both been stunned. 1's down. 2 down. Yeah, dude, I'm casting. I've got a Scrake on the left. He's getting a couple of hits on the Berserker and weren't able to parry them. But he does go down. Now it does make you wonder, how's the next wave going to be? The wave 7. The quarter pound, flesh pound waves. Especially if we go and see another 4 times Scrake in the back area. It's possible. But how will they be able to handle it? Especially with the Firebug being with the flamethrower build, so there'll be more trash killing. They're not going to be there for the larger Zeds. Obviously they got the, I think the Dual Spitfires. Well, I know they have got this new DLC weapon. I don't know the actual name for it, and I know what it does. Just nothing really much about it. I haven't actually used it myself. I do hear a Scrake. Ah, here he is. There's a guy straight for him. 150 Zeds left though, and a core coming from behind. Goes straight in, and Doomstick's in the face. So that support is definitely going for the Doomstick build again. Flamethrower spreading everywhere. Get a view from the sharpshooter again a bit. And then we go to Spokes. Poor fella. But someone's gonna have to do this back area. I mean, he has got 165 kills. He's not doing too bad. But I hear a Scrake and a core pan coming in. So Scrake's gone down, core pan coming from behind. He does take a swing. And he's gone. I don't think that was the Doomstick taking him out there. I do believe that was the sharpshooter. So there'll be a couple of shots on the it. But we are looking at a very low MO on Tyler the support. Triple Betty's on the right. And we got a flesh pan. So Betty's taking the front line, and then a flesh pan. All we got is stun. Yeah, swinging away. They should be able to easily take it out. He does miss the swing. Oh my god! 5 Bettys in one go. At 6. What's with the bloats been spawned all of a sudden? I should be easy mopping up from here. Or will they be going for the trader? It doesn't seem like they are moving. But it's only 30 meters away. It's only in this corner here. You got a Scrake. Taking it out. No problem at all. They are going for the skip. And there it goes. 49-second skip. So doing a quick swap. They need to be a bit quicker now because this is going to end up Going against them. Their support still with a very low ammo, but it does seem like they're doing the Doomstick swap in. They do actually not have much ammo on that support. Everyone else is. I do hear him on the left. Okay, here comes one quarter. He is on his own. Should be easily picking to them. Oh, he did get a kick in. I did hear the Doomstick being used. That is a very bad choice to be used. This support, with the little ammo they have, really needs to hold on to the actual shots they're doing. Here comes a big spawn. 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters. They're coming in. Support going down this half and health. Zerka taking a couple of hits. And here comes a flesh pump. Let's get inside. 2 flesh pumps. Siren going in there, so make it very hard to get grenades off. 2 squares going, 2 quarters coming in. Support is on literally its last few shots. 1 square down. Oh, okay, everything's down. Now they have a breather, but this support is literally only on its last 2 shots. Firebug, actually not that high ammo left. They are looking at 21 minutes and 30 seconds. We've got a couple of quarters coming from the front. Siren once again in there. Siren will actually destroy any grenades if it screams. But she's down. 2 quarters down. 3 quarters down. They're getting very unlucky with these Sirens. They can't throw any grenades because the Sirens will disintegrate them. But if we do get a triple flesh pan, this could actually be game over for 2 of their players. So Sharpshooter is actually running quite low. We're looking at a couple of mags maximum. Medic doing really well with their ammo, but I'm assuming they're not really shooting at all. Not too sure what the Zerk is actually running, but he has got some ammo. Okay, we get another big spawn. Firebug. Oh, Zerk's gone down to 80 health. Got a couple of quarters coming in. Scray coming in. Firebug slowly healing up. Zerk is still at 120 health. Okay, they actually pulled that back, but here comes another spawn. 2 quarters. And a Scrake. More quarters coming. 2 quarters at least. There's 4 quarters in total. 1 down. We have got a Siren coming in. Got a Scrake in the background. Has no idea what he's doing. Quarters taken down. Scrake taken down. Zerk is still at 3 quarters health. Sharpshooter going down to health. Half. Around about 60. Yeah, 62. Scrake coming in. Nice stun to stop him, but we have got more coming. Here goes 1 quarter. 1 Scrake coming in. He has been slowed by the medic. And we got another quarter. He's pushing the Zerk. Okay, half health. Scrake is still not dead. He is getting up. He's going for an extra swing. He's in the background. He's still... Oh. I do feel like these guys are actually panicking a little bit. They need to actually calm themselves down and start placing in their proper positions and actually make sure they get into the, just casually just targeting specific things, because it's getting very tight. Okay, they're out of the end now. Okay, so now they're going to have to rush for that trader. Because now they have to put up with the Abomination. Now, Abomination in this map seems like it might be quite hard, but I can see some many places where it can get stuck at the same time. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see if we can get any weapon swaps. So, we do see the 501 being used. Doomstick coming straight back out. Everything's full ammo. We also see the microwave gun. We see the NIH nail gun, or just a normal nail gun. We do see the rail gun. So we are seeing some heavy hitting weapons right now. But if they can't use them, then this is really going to slow down. Okay, they are doing a lot of damage, but it is shared damage. There goes his helmet. Okay, they're pushing him back. Making use of that. They're still trying to take out his armor, but they're mostly fucking his head. Oh, he does charge past the Berserker. Oh, what the hell? Where'd he go? Okay, he's back. Second armor piece is down, so he is going to start going berserk. He is raging right now. They're taking out all the minions with the Molotovs. Very nice tactic. He is just puking. This should be it. They need to finish him now. And there he goes. 25 minutes and 35 seconds. Let me just quickly add that to the scoreboard. 25, 35. Okay, so. Good points and bad points. It did seem like they definitely started panicking. You could see the difference between having the no demo and, you know, the swaps and all that. It did seem like they didn't have much crowd control, which is something they actually have been heavily reliant on before. Berserker still going in for that major aggressive damage and attack speed build. Well played. It's a bit of an awkward map. They got very unlucky on the spawns. Instead of large Zeds, look, there we go. And that was on the Berserker. So Berserker's still, once again, getting the large Zed kills, which is very unusual. You normally see that with the Sharpshooter or the Gunslinger. Obviously, in this case, Gunslinger was at the back, so obviously they're just, you know, they're occupied. Damage output, yep, 146k, very nice on the Firebug. 756 kills. That's quite it up. I think that actually might be the most we've had in the tournament so far. Let me see who I'll be bringing over. But definitely GG to their team. I do see some changes where I think they could have done to actually improve the strategy. The positioning was okay as long as they can actually, you know, counteract the actual ranges and such, which is kind of hard. I would have probably said they needed to put the, I would say the support in the back line, or if not in the actual front line. Oh, and Shadow, you got what you asked for. Spoke and May are coming over. Hello, Spoke and May.
Hello.
Okay, so let's go straight to it. How do you feel about that match?
It's kind of a little bit in between because yesterday we were practicing a lot on this map, and last game that we have done, we did very well. But this time, not so good.
Definitely some things that we were not experiencing in practice matches happen. Yeah.
Okay, so you both mentioned that it didn't actually go as planned compared to the other one. What exactly was different compared to them and this one?
Time.
Just time.
We were more faster.
Definitely the spawns seemed a bit slower compared to our practice runs. The traders we got really unlucky with the traders.
So obviously time is the major factor. How much time difference was it? Are we talking 30 seconds, 1 minute, or are we talking 5 minutes?
Around a minute.
About a minute.
2 minutes, I think.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
So let's kind of, you know, work around that. Like, did you do anything different at all compared to what you normally do?
No.
Okay, so there's a couple of things that I did actually notice. It did seem like your spawns were happening outside on the left. So where the ambulance was in the entrance, it did seem like most of the spawns were happening on that side, which obviously is the furthest point for your location. That's something I did notice, but also it seems like it's also mentioned in the chat is that you had a lot of bloat spawns.
Oh yeah, I definitely
we
saw
noticed.
so many bloat spawns.
Like right at the end there, I was mentioning, oh, we got 4 coming in at once, and then I went around the corner, and there's another 5 more stacked up coming around the corner. I've never seen so many bloats in such a short amount of time.
That's RNG.
Welcome to the Green Foot too.
Now, we'll talk into your perk selection. So you made some changes for this map. Do you want to talk us through the concept of where you're going?
Spoke, I give you the honor.
Oh, thank you. Of course, Firebug destroying everybody with the trash. Berserker too, like a shield for him. One gunslinger at the back, because we found that the back was quite low population, but it could get iffy at times. So we decided with the gunslinger at the back, he could also switch someone, had a flow on ammo. That's what happened a few times, I think, in this match. Of course, the support and sharpshooter for the freeze grenades and big Zs.
Yeah. So obviously, you didn't have the demo in this one. You didn't have the swap. Now it seems like your team likes to use those, especially with your swap with the crowd control, which you tend to work really well with. With the current loadout, it seems like you are very heavy on headshot, sort of DPS style. Do you feel like your other perk loadouts usually would be better, like perk sets I should say, would be better than what you currently were using, or do you think this one definitely shines over the other?
If we had a synergy of Firebug and Demolitionist, we would definitely be faster, I think, because Demolitionist can quickly dispatch big Zeds like Quarter Pounds and Flesh Pounds and Skrakes alike. Also the AoE damage from the nuke.
We were considering demo, of course, but the problem with demo is he's heavy on the RNG, because if the first trader is not close, then we are skipping it, and if we're skipping it, then demo is low impact. So we went with the sharpshooter instead.
Okay. As for the sharpshooter, it did feel like they had a tough time, like a real tough time being able to actually be fully efficient until maybe the last wave or the boss wave itself with the railgun. What actually was the plan behind that? Because obviously it's very hard for a sharpshooter to be kind of assisting a firebug and a berserker at the same time, because Zeds have been stumbled, they're being pushed back, they're burning, so they sometimes wiggle around. Did that make much of an impact for your team?
In my opinion, it did make much of an impact. Sorry for the interruption.
No.
Sharpshooter has freeze grenades, so when there will be a lot of big Z spawns, he will lob a grenade and there will be frozen, so I can dish out more damage, maybe even headshots. And it will be easier for Sharpshooter to target headshots. Also, Sharpshooter did very well with taking out bloats and husks on the distance when I cannot.
That is one thing I did notice. The husk and the bloats were kind of one of the worries I did have. The main one was actually the husk. Where you're so confined into a doorway, the main thing that can be hit you is ranged Zeds. You clearly had no issues with E-Dos. The husk, obviously, you had a couple of shots where it did come in and your team did get a bit damaged. So yeah, obviously they did well for the situation they were thrown in. Your firebug. Let's just go straight to it. Flamethrower. Yeah, you got my respect for that. What was the plan behind it?
Really, just to have a little bit of more damage opportunity instead of the cock and burn, and more, of course, mag capacity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in favor for the flamethrower firebugs. It's just a classic. It definitely has props. The thing is, do you think it actually was the best choice for this situation?
In my opinion, yes. I don't see me running this spot with a projectile build like before.
Okay. Anything you guys want to really add to, obviously, the breakdown to all this? Or anything that we may have missed?
We practiced this map for 5 times, till 2 a.m.
Yes, I did see you guys on last night while I was streaming, going ahead. There is actually one thing I did actually want to mention. We actually have also got a comment on it as well. The healing. Your medic
yeah.
did an amazing job. I think you've actually done the highest healing. Oh, the person making the actual comment is the medic. He actually got a 1,173 heal in one wave. I definitely think that is actually the most we've had in the tournament so far in a single wave. Did your medic have to take a multi-role route, or was it specifically you're doing this?
Yeah, he was focused on healing all the way. Ammo didn't matter.
Now I did notice that he did actually have a lot of ammo. He was actually using the window to the side. Because even I saw
Yeah,
that.
I saw that
I didn't
too.
realize that window was actually even open. Obviously, they were helping out quite a bit. It does seem like the medic was, making these choices and getting in, like helping everyone out. I did notice they did help out in the back area with you, Spoke, when the Scrakes come along.
Oh yeah, I'm so
Couple of
embarrassed
darts.
about it.
I wouldn't be embarrassed at all. Honestly, you had a very slow spot. I'm surprised you're actually still as awake as you are. I will give props to the sharpshooter for that moment. I did actually see a 180 freeze grenade, and they focused back on the front. They got a lovely Scrake freeze, and you just pelted them. So your team had really good synergy. Definitely would say that. I'm still very confused overall about the whole perk selection. Sorry to go back to that. I've seen a very crowd control based perk sort of team synergy from your team, and I was actually expecting it again, but you went for this one. I'm still very confused on the sharpshooter pick. I know it's actually, the actual concept behind it was good, but do you think that would have been better if you had the the swap back in return? Maybe.
No, we definitely needed a really strong tier 1 weapons. And we planned it so the gunslinger and sharpshooter and support are like on a rotation. So one of them,
Yes.
with the one that's low on ammo, holds the back. And if the sharpshooter support was low on ammo, then the gunslinger switched him.
So I definitely want to give props to your support again. They actually completely ran out of ammo twice. Poor person having to watch their team, but they did alright. Even went through their 9mm ammo, which is something we don't usually see. Your Berserker. Now I noticed they did actually always had ammo on them. Were they holding a weapon for another perk, or was it generally just a nail gun on the side?
I'm not sure. He might have held spares for someone, but he was the main perk that collected all the weapons to get most ammo out of the resupply. That's it.
Okay. Looking around, the damage actually does seem rather split across your team, so definitely, you got some synergy going on there. Once again, we're actually going to go through, like, if you had to pick one perk in your team for this specific match, which one would you think actually shined the most?
Medic.
Firebug?
You sound questionable on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Everybody pulls their weight and perfectly, really. It's hard to say. Everybody has their moments. It's hard to pick the best one. I gotta say, I really impressed how the Berserkers switched positions when you had to.
I'm personally actually
I'll
going to go
stick
for
by
your
the
medic, though.
Firebug.
I'm definitely going to go with the medic. They definitely felt, with the heals, very consistent. The Hemogoblin targets were spot on. There was moments where there was moments he couldn't even help, but that's because they were healing. They seemed really on point, especially using that window when everything was quiet. They were helping you guys out. They definitely were, going above their role, I would say. So I personally would give it to them. We do seem to be having another comment about the medic, especially with the clutch coming at the end, so wave 7. Now that's something I do actually want to mention, now that I think about it. You actually did have a couple of moments where the large Zeds ignored your Berserker and went straight for your back line. What was the communication like on them moments? Especially, like, obviously you had that with the Firebug twice. They went literally past everyone and just put you in the corner.
I tried to step in as Gunslinger because I had a lot of armor from the resupplies. So I was hoping to body block.
I was calling the Berserker back so he can support us, so he can help us. That's it.
Was there any kind of panic in any of it?
No. Absolutely not.
Because obviously from our perspective, it looked like there might have been a bit of a panic, like, oh no, I'm in the corner, help me out. And obviously Berserker's obviously got another target they're trying to stop as well. So it did seem like your team did split a little bit, but obviously from your point of view, it could be as clean as day. Which is why I just wanted to make sure, because it was a very 50-50 moment. I have a feeling that you were very lucky that you didn't get a triple flashbound. You only got the double. But at the same time, I think you got very unlucky with the spawns at the same time. You had multiple Scrakes, multiple quarter pounds with the odd flesh pound, but you had sirens in the middle of them, so that you couldn't use your grenades. In general, what do you think your team were having to do with your current loadout? Like, how did you handle that situation?
Utilize Z time to spray a lot of Spitfires and HRG Scorchers for lasting ground fire damage. And to trigger some Z explosions as well, so I can stun the big Zeds.
Yeah, if I noticed a lot of crowd, then I switched from the kitchen to the front line.
Okay. So it does seem like your medic definitely got the MVP. You guys definitely did exceptionally well with this one, especially with the unlucky moments with the MVP. Now, I don't normally ask this sort of question, but how do you think the other team's going to take on this map? This is a very weird map in terms of the shape and design.
Yeah, I must agree too on the design of the map. It's kind of hard to find a good choke point on this map because the environment is basically all the same. Stairs, rooms, and big main room. It's kind of hard to find that golden middle.
Just to kind of top it off, is there anything that you guys feel like your team could have done better? Obviously, everyone's going to kind of, have a bit of a mindstorm where they just look through and go, okay, right, this is something we could do better here, and so do something back here. Because we always mention about how people do really good, but there's always them little things that most teams won't even look at, whereas others will be like, yeah, we can just do better here. What is something that you guys, maybe like one from each of you, think you could do? Team-wise.
I could have picked a different loadout with the thermite bore and Spitfires and just that.
Okay, Spoke, anything for you?
I suddenly bought the wrong loadout at the trader, and it kind of messed up my muscle memory, and I fumbled the Scrakus a bit.
So you're kind of taking this like little personal things that might have been able to help out.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to add before I move you back over?
I hope that this platform expands even further and even gets recognition from the developers of the game, just like the first one.
Good luck to the other teams. I hope for better NG.
Yes, same. Good luck to them as well.
Well, thank you very much for your time, guys. I'm just going to move you over, and
Thank you too.
best of luck for the results.
See you
Thanks.
later.
Okay, so you heard it from the team themselves. They did seem like they were taking a bit of it. I don't think they're taking blame, but they did take some personal bits and pieces. I guess that's always something to actually kind of brainstorm over. What could they have done? Any little mistakes they made? Like, for example, my one, which is now kind of a meme, the triple husk suicide. Little things happen, but you just kind of learn from them. Like, for example, with that one, with my one, it's like when we had a match where we had 5 husk in front. I killed the 3, and I saw the other 2, and I was like, nah, team, they're yours. I'm not risking it. I think 3's enough. So, you know, it's always going that, and I'm hoping that this team is going in with confidence, because obviously it did seem like they're a bit tired at this point. They did do 2 matches back to back. These can be quite hard on the brain side to it, the mentality side, especially in a competitive situation. First game, confident. Second game, they seem to have lost some of it. Yeah, they do seem to like kind of. It might be because they're drained. Maybe. I mean, there's multiple things that could be at the moment. But they did say that they did actually have a slower time compared to what they normally do. So maybe that's kind of the case. But in general, they actually did a good game. I don't think they should actually feel bad at all. No matter the result. They definitely are still doing really well. Same for all the teams right now. So, what I'm going to do, MVP was actually Medic. And, so yeah, well played to them. We have got 2 more matches later tonight, but it will be late tonight again. One will be at 2 AM CST, and the next one will be at 3:15 AM CST. So I will be sticking around for those. I think Cruz will actually be streaming them too. So you will have more of a professional looking stream other than the one I've got. But that's because I'm a bit too lazy to be touching it up. Clearly, Shadow is a bit of a fan of Cruz, only because he's against me. But GG. After tonight, I will have a little break because I'll be back at work from Tuesday onwards, but on Monday I do want to relax before going back to work. So I will put the results out, and then I'm actually going to be speaking with the other captains about how we're going to be managing the semi-finals and the finals, depending on the results tonight, which is why I haven't released anything yet. I am hoping that the finals will be a best of 3. I am still trying to figure out how that's going to work because of limitations on commentators, but we'll see how it goes. I need to see my work schedules, and we'll go from there. So, once again, thank you very much, and I shall catch you all later.